Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a new video. Today's video we're going to look at the new moon. Hopefully this video gets up in time. I'm doing this on Monday, the 17th, which is tonight will be the new moon, or today will be the new moon. So just very quickly, I've pulled a card from the Moonology deck. We'll go into the other cards shortly, but this is a new moon in Cancer. From the Moonology deck by Yasmin Boland, and this card for new moon in Cancer is saying you and your loved ones are safe. Just looking into the book slightly that comes with the deck, the teachings from this new moon, you can be super emotional time. The moon is all about emotions, and Cancer is a water sign and is also very emotional. Saying that the moon is very happy in the sign of Cancer. It's one of her two home signs along with Taurus. So whenever you pull it, this card suggests that whatever happens next will be in your favor. It's especially positive for family matters. So if you are going through issues with family currently, or something on an emotional level that will connect to that energy of family, then bear that in mind, that this may be something rising up from these energies. As we know with new moons, full moons and new moons, the full moons is all about kind of releasing and letting go of what we no longer want. The new moon is all about attracting, manifesting, bringing into life what we feel we need, what we think we want, what we want to manifest, what we want to create, maybe new ways of being, new patterns of thought, new structures within life. Maybe you want to start a new, I'm going to say hobbit there, a new hobbit. Maybe start a new hobby, or maybe start up with things that may have been left dormant for a while with you. Maybe you just haven't felt the impulse or the urge to get into these interests to feed your soul really, and to feed your sacral chakra energy, to bring that creativity into your life. So there we go, just a few thoughts on that respect. You're going to use the Oracle deck, The Sacred Forest by Denise Lynn, and I'll probably pull a couple of tarot cards as well from the original Rider-Waite deck. So we'll just see what comes from these. I'm just going to give them a good shuffle. I've been watching quite a few, well, not quite a few, but I have been watching a few tarot videos of late, and some of them are absolutely amazing, the way they the way they shuffle the cards. I'm not really very good. They obviously they must do it an awful lot. You know, I just kind of shuffle them the old-fashioned traditional way, but they like kind of flick them, and yeah, all weird and wonderful ways that they have to shuffle their cards. But I'm just going to give these decks a really good shuffle, like, and we'll just see what comes up from them. So I don't know what you guys have been feeling with regards to the new moon, but I've been getting really deep back into my painting, back into my creativity. I've actually opened an Etsy account, and I've put a few prints of my artwork on there. So if you're interested in any of the artwork that you see behind me in my videos that I've created, I will link my Etsy account below in the descriptions box, so you can go over and have a look. But keep your eye on that, because I will be putting more work on there. There's only 4 pieces on there at the minute, but I will be putting more work on there in the meantime. But it's obviously just trying to juggle everything, and you know, because I'm just like a one-man band doing all of this, so it can get quite hectic at times. So what has the tarot got to tell us about new moon in new moon in Cancer? So there's one. 2 jumped out straight away. Let's just see if we can pull. Okay, that's a bit of a mixed bag. So we've got 6 cards that have jumped out from the tarot deck, and I'm just going to pull a few cards from the Oracle deck as well, just to give us some some balance of meaning to just paint the picture between. Yeah, I've also been trying to do a bit more exercise, so I've been doing some workout videos via YouTube. They've been like sort of HIIT training exercise or calisthenics and things like that. So just trying to get myself a little bit more active as well. So it's funny how these feelings and things that we want to do start to just sort of pop into our lives, and then you look into the meanings of new moons, full moons, and the various constellations that they go within, and you realize, oh, actually that's why that's happening. So there is an effect on us, individually and collectively. So what's the oracle got to tell us about new moon in Cancer? Another card for new moon in Cancer, please. Right, so we've got 3 cards from Sacred Forest, and we've got the 6 cards from the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. So what came out first? So these 2 came out first, and then them 4 kind of like jumped out together. So we've got the 5 of Pentacles to begin with, which is kind of a card of hardship. But we've also got the 2 of Wands, which is about looking elsewhere, maybe travel, maybe you've got your desires somewhere else, or some way of being. Maybe the situation that you've been in has kind of like pushed you to that point where you need to think, right, okay, we've got to kind of like get our shit together here. And these times, this energy within the 5 of Pentacles, it can bring up a lot of this sort of pent up negative worn energy. So the reason why we're kind of like looking elsewhere, and we're looking beyond our current circumstances, maybe that's so we don't get so bogged down, and we need to look into other ways, other pathways, other ventures that will bring that energy out, you know. So when we do get into these situations, and you know, we all get hardship at some point, we always have something that will come up, we'll just like kind of pull the rug from under us, and we think, right, how are we going to deal with this? How are we going to get out of it? It's part of life. It's a learning curve. So taking that time to just stand and survey the picture, survey the landscape of what is going on in your life, will give you a chance to put that into your mind of how you can overcome that and how you can move forward through that within this transitional stage of new moon. And sometimes just the very act of, like I mentioned earlier, getting back into something that you've neglected for some time. So like with me, it could be artwork, it could be some sort of craft, some sort of creativity, it could just be getting out into nature and walking, it could just be moving your body, doing some exercise, it could be something you feel drawn to, new, a new way of being, a new direction in life. So you might be drawn to meditation, you might be drawn to some form of therapy or healing, or you might want to just join a class to become more social, and that will get you out of these states of where you just feel maybe lost and alone and broken and all these feelings of hardship. So looking at things with a new perspective, and just surveying the landscape of what's available, so you can step forward and achieve that and do that. So one of the oracle cards that we've got is gratitude, you know. So when these occasions do rise up and we do feel this energy within, this pull that we need to do something different, we need to change our life in some way, we need to bring some sort of new energy into our daily routine or weekly routine, just to switch things up a little bit. Be grateful for it. Be grateful for that message that you get from within. Be grateful for your intuition. Be grateful for your inner calling of where it's drawing you to do something different, to try something different. We've also got we've got a couple of like unusual cards here. So we've got like the 10 of Swords, and we've got the 9 of Swords as well. So you know, so we've got quite a bit of This could be, again, this family energy. So as we were talking before with emotional things, you might be feeling extremely emotional. You might be feeling like you just don't want to see what's going on. You don't want to see the world around you. You've got into kind of like a reclusive state. You may feel like you've been stabbed in the back by friends, by family, by loved ones. You know, and that again can bring up this energy of hardship. So this is another real great reason why we need to look at the full picture of our lives, because when something negative does happen, we can put so much emphasis on that negativity that it just takes over the entire life. You just feel encompassed by all this negativity and surrounded by it. And you got to step back and look at the full picture and just think, right, okay, well, yeah, that happened. It knocked me back a little bit. It knocked my confidence. It maybe made me feel self-aware. I maybe lost that spark within myself. Maybe you want to find that new spark within yourself. But all these things that happen can make you feel that. So just that act of just stepping back and surveying the landscape and just seeing what is going on within life. And you can when you step back from it, you're also more self-aware and also collectively aware of the people that are around you. So you may feel now that, right, they've done that to me a few times before. I'm either going to just cut the cord and let them go, or I'm just going to be very mindful of them because they've done that to me a few times, or they've done that to me a few times. And it's really left me in these places where I just feel like alone, stabbed in the back, don't want to venture out or go anywhere or do anything because I just feel something's going to happen, something negative is going to happen. It's going to bring me back to this place of just feeling shitty again, basically. So taking that step back and just surveying the landscape, surveying everything, it'll put you in a great place of celebration. So we've got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. So we've got family, we've got abundance, we've got community. You know, so when I talked earlier about maybe joining a club or joining some sort of group, you know, maybe community, you know, maybe there's something there where you just feel called to go, and maybe a group of like-minded souls that just want to just pull themselves out of the rat race of life, the emotional, the turmoil. You know, the new moon in Cancer brings up a lot of emotions. You might just need to step away from that a little bit just to reground, rebalance, and find community, find like-minded souls that want to connect on a deeper emotional level, people that you feel you can share with, people you feel you can trust and confide in, you know, and that will bring around a real beautiful connection of family, of community, of togetherness, and of oneness. So again, bring that gratitude to that as well. When these people do venture into your life, bring gratitude into that situation, because gratitude has such an amazing power of just making you feel uplifted, making you feel alive, and it helps you to push through any heavy feelings you may be going through. When you get into these higher vibrational states of just living, it really does kind of push that stuff away. Obviously it'll still be there, it might still, things might get triggered and what have you, but you know, working on it and seeing how you can work on it and see how you can live with it and function in various ways without it absorbing you and encompassing you and surrounding you in this shield of gloom. You can say, well, actually, no, I'm going to take this decision. I'm going to make new of me, of who I am. I'm going to bring new aspects of myself into my life. I'm going to find new people, new friends, new connections, and just have a beautiful new energy to connect with fully, and bring that energy into your life. Sometimes these situations help you see the truth. So when you do go through these areas of, let's just get these two cards again, you know, when you get these areas of, you know, being stabbed in the back, just wanting to close your eyes, wanting to shut the world out, just wanting to retreat into yourself, you know, when we start to see the fuller picture, we see the truth. The truth comes forward and reveals itself to who these people are, to what the situation is. So it could be any part of life, job, security, just the job in general, friends, family, loved ones, on that emotional connection. But also putting the action into it, putting the work into it, and making the moves that you need to make. The truth will show you the direction of where you need to go. Connecting a little bit deeper to your intuition will also help to give you the truth that you need to move forward, to transition and move through all this energy that you might be experiencing. And then you'll start to see more beauty. Also divine feminine, very strong divine feminine new moon in Cancer. So we've got the nymphs in the pool. So bring forth that divine feminine energy, that creation, that beautiful balancing energy, that intuitive energy, that lunar moon energy as well. Will really bring a lot of stuff out, a lot of creation, a lot of creativity. So, like I was mentioning before, getting into something that you've neglected or let go for a while, or starting something new, a new way of being, a new outlook, a new mindset as well. So yeah, very strong energies of late. But I've been feeling the last sort of week, I've been feeling quite uplifted, quite empowered. I've also had stages where I've felt quite tired and quite drained, because obviously being on high frequency for a long period of time can also be quite tiring, can be quite draining. So just being mindful of you, being mindful of your energy, being mindful of your time, being mindful of the people that are around you that can also affect your energy, that can bring you down and make you feel a little bit drained, especially if they're negative people, if they're affecting you negatively on a mental and emotional level. Have them boundaries, set them boundaries. Boundary setting is an extremely powerful thing you can do as well for your own wellness of being. Like I say, I've been tapping really heavily into my artwork, getting back into some music, really getting deeper into meditation as well. Meditation is such an amazing practice, to be able to just give yourself that calm, to be able to just listen to your soul, listen to your inner self, listen to even the mind chatter. You can listen to the mind chatter and separate yourself from it and just realize how much is going on there. And that can be draining as well on your energy. So just being mindful of that as well within the practice. And even if you're starting to learn meditation or want to get into some sort of meditation practice, find a group, find a community, where you can get together and you can meet these people, like-minded people that are just looking for simplicity in life. They're just looking for the simple things to just bring a little bit of balance and a little bit of harmony into the everyday running of their week, their day, their life. So just be kind to yourself, look after yourself, take care of your emotions, analyze the emotions and feel the emotions. Don't kind of push them down, because they're always going to resurface at some point. And have that strength in yourself to look for the truth, and just take that stance and look in and just survey the landscape of what is going on within you, within your life, and the people that are around you, if they are affecting you negatively. So I hope this helps you a little bit on your journey with regards to new moon in Cancer. I hope there's a few messages and nuggets of wisdom within the tarot, within what I've been feeling energy wise. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So I will see you in the next video. Like I say, I will link my new Etsy account below in the descriptions box. Also, don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. I haven't done many tarot card readings or oracle readings for quite some time. I've been really heavily focused on making the meditations, and also doing joint collaboration chats as well. So I hope you've enjoyed them. If you haven't seen any of them, head over to my Coffee Chats and Podcasts playlist, where there is a large selection of chats with groups of people or me with somebody else, where we just discuss spiritual things, awakening journey, healing, how we can heal ourselves, working on ourselves, various people's journeys, where they've come from, where they are now. A lot of really, really great advice, a lot of wisdom in there as well. So go and check them out. If you haven't seen any of the meditations yet, also go over to my meditations playlist. There's a lot of meditations on there now. There's quite a lot. I mean, over the last several weeks, I've made one a week. Every Monday, Meditation Monday, there's been a new meditation out every week, so go and check them out. And yeah, lots of other stuff on this channel as well to do with Reiki, crystals, spirituality, spiritual life, healing, and your awakening journey and the directions that we take. So until the next video, much love to you all. Take care of yourselves. Namaste. Bye for now.